Hey everybody, it's Glenn Schofield from Sledgehammer Games, letting you guys know about our latest patch to Advanced Warfare. Condry and I have been putting in overtime between blogging, ditching interviews like Marshawn Lynch, and drawing art for you angry nerds to look at so you'll calm down about our game status. This patch coincides with our DLC called Havoc, which is available on Xbox, clearly the superior gaming platform. It's got 4 brand new maps, and yes, they're all new, unlike the previous 2 developers that would throw in reskins for that 4th map. And there's Exo Zombies. That is a genius idea to use it as DLC instead of having it in our base game, forcing people to actually buy extra shit. Plus, there's a DLC gun, the AE4 Laser Assault Rifle, which was available early. On that note, we've already had to make a tweak to the gun, which is why it was available early, so we could run tests on it. This thing would overheat like a woman going through menopause, so we increased the number of shots before it did that. Speaking of weapon balancing, we were extra cautious about our weapon buffs and nerfs, so we didn't even bother touching the ASM-1 or the BAL-27. The reason for that is the HBR-A3 had to get buffed again because it was erroneously nerfed in the last patch, but somehow we made it even stronger than it was on launch. Well, I guess we definitely jumped the gun early on that one, pun intended. The EPM-3 laser gun got a recoil reduction so that your aim wouldn't be like a stormtrooper trying to use it. And the TAC-19 got a range increase from blowing the wrapper off a straw distance to spitball distance. Other weapon-like fixes include adjusting the center point of sniper scopes. I can't believe it took people almost 3 months to realize that the sniping mechanic in this game is broken as fuck. But hey, snipers are cancer, so fuck them anyways. We also fixed the suppressor attachment on the SAC-3 to not be heard everywhere on the entire map. Suppressors are supposed to quiet the noise on the guns, not make them as loud as the chick I banged last night after the club. There was an exploit we patched, and no, not a map exploit, that was so last month, which would allow bolt-action guns to be rapidly fired while sprinting. Cock this back, bitch, your trigger finger ain't that fast, believe me, I've talked to your girlfriend. And we also fixed some strange behavior for Riot Shield users because it's almost necessary to wear them on your back with how many times you get spawned behind. Speaking of which, we fixed some spawns in Uplink, CTF, and Momentum. You know, the only game modes that needed them. Free-for-all. Similar to Ghost, we finally added more classes for Infected only after 3 months of using the same shitty Bulldog weapon. We fixed some issues with the flag on Capture the Flag not doing what it was supposed to in order to actually make the game function. Same with Search and Destroy and the bomb plants, and same with Uplink and the satellites. Man, those are all competitive game modes. I guess esports really isn't our main focus after all. And speaking of ranked play, we're adjusting the restrictions to include Stim and Cloak. This is a terrible sentence. It implies that Stim and Cloaked are being added, but really they're getting taken away after we got exposed at UMG. I guess we dropped the ball on that one. We also reduced the severe penalty for people leaving multi-round matches after playing a few rounds. That's right, folks. Just quit out right away if you're gonna do so like everyone else in Ranked. Wait, what's that? There isn't a separate lobby to edit your classes with everything unlocked like in Black Ops 2? You can only use your pub's classes for competitive? People have to unlock the shit in the pub side in order to use it in Ranked? Well, I guess we gotta keep ourselves busy by fixing more shit in the next patch somehow. We're adding more security and anti-cheat updates, which seems to be a running joke in every patch for every game. We just slide that line right in there, like T. Martin sliding into our DMs. What's up, Trevor? We fixed an issue with supply drops not opening. This way you could finally get those totally not at all earned elite guns that shit on the regular ones. We adjusted the kill feed speed. Try saying that 5 times fast. Kill feed speed, kill feed speed, oh fuck you. This way the bird feeders will be able to get their 5 and 6-ons even easier than before. And we also did some various matchmaking and connectivity improvements, which means we toned down skill-based matchmaking a bit. I mean, how else could Schwantz get scores like this if he was playing against the normal sweaties that go against him? I mean, check this shit out. I've never seen stat lines like this from him in my entire life. Oh, and before I forget, there's more score streak updates. We adjusted the view of the Vulcan kill cam because Randall Higgins was having a tough time with those ones. We fixed rare occurrences of care packages and Goliath eggs getting stuck as often as El Presidor on any fucking thing that was on the map, including map-based events and air-based score streaks. It says here that we adjusted the score and the UI of the system hack. Didn't we do that in the last patch? Oh well, we fixed it at some point. We might as well put it in here so it looks like we did more than we actually did. What's that? There's a problem with calling in score streaks that leaves you touching yourself like divinals? Schwartz is going to make a video telling us what the problem is and how to fix it? Thank goodness we have members of our community like him to help us identify and solve problems that our 3-year development cycle created. Wait, what? Conjury, don't be mad at him because he totally eviscerated you in his recent video. Come on, man, we're the smart ones here. We're making money off of milking this franchise worse than Elsie, the Borden dairy cow.